Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Today is July 4th, if you can't tell by my red, white, and blue. You're probably not going to be seeing this on the 4th of July, but that's what day it is today. And today I'm shooting for you a Cancer season video where I will be talking to you about the Cancer zodiac sign. The primary reason that I'm shooting this video is because one of my good friends, who happens to be a Cancer, Mary, requested that I shoot it. I know I used to make zodiac videos on a consistent basis, and I didn't mean to skip signs. I just took an overall hiatus from YouTube, so I wasn't making zodiac videos. The only thing I really made was vlogs, and I made two. So, I don't remember how I usually start these videos, but today I'm starting the video by talking about some stereotypes when you think of Cancer. The primary stereotype is that Cancers are moody. And this stereotype stems from the fact that Cancers are ruled by the moon, so their emotions change very quickly and very drastically. Like all water signs, they are very intuitive, but can also tend to close themselves off and not let people know all of them unless they fully trust them, and that takes a lot of time. Patience is definitely something that you need to have with a Cancer. Also, like most water signs, Cancers tend to have natural, innate creative ability, writing, acting, singing, dancing, you name it, whatever it may be, they tend to have an affinity for that. As far as I was talking about with having patience with Cancers, Cancers are the type of sign that you have to be willing to give them the attention that they need and deserve. They don't take friendships, relationships, etc. lightly. They're not going to be flighty like a Gemini or a Libra, but because they're naturally intuitive people, they're going to know when something is up with you, and they're going to be there for you, and you probably won't even have to say anything. But they expect the same in return. They expect you to pay attention to how they're feeling or how they are. They really do expect reciprocation. They're gonna expect you to use your intuition to know when something is up with them, and if you don't do anything about it, then their emotions are probably gonna fester up inside of them and they may blow up at you. And why haven't you been paying attention? This and this has happened and you're supposed to be there. Where are you? I'm always there for you, etc. Something like that. They can be petty, they can hold grudges, and they're not afraid to cut you off if you hurt them. They don't stick around with people that don't deserve their time. Quite frankly, if you hurt a Cancer and they still stick around, you are damn lucky, because they don't do that for everyone, and they're amazing friends, they're amazing people to be around. They just don't put up with bullshit, and they know when you're bullshitting. They smell bullshit from a mile away. They demand the same amount of love and dedication that they give, but not everyone is as giving a person as Cancers naturally can be. For example, many people, especially younger people when they haven't reached a certain level of maturity, go into relationships or even friendships what can I get out of this? How is this going to benefit me? When they should be asking questions like, what can I give? What can I provide for this other person? And while you need to pay attention to how you feel, you should also be asking the questions like, the timing may be right for me, but is it right for them? Is this going to be beneficial for them and also for me, for both of us? And Cancers are the type of people that ask those kind of questions. They know how to take other people's feelings into consideration and sometimes can put people above themselves. So another thing about Cancers is that they're really good listeners. If you need to rant about something and get something off your chest, if you need advice about something, anything in that spectrum, a Cancer is a really good friend to have. I feel like I can say this because I do have a lot of Cancer friends. Cancers can be quite sassy. I wouldn't use the term judgmental, but they have a sort of they're kind of like Virgos, like me. They have an idea of how the world should be and how people should be acting, and if people aren't doing that, they're just but it's almost in a funny way. They're really, really funny people. They also laugh at themselves. They're very much the type of person for people to call them out for something and they're like, yeah, I know, I'm like that, haha, laughs itself. I'm trying to think of an example. How do you pronounce it? Tana Mongeau? French last name, no clue. Tana Mongeau is a YouTuber, and she also happens to be a Cancer, and I feel like we all probably know who she is, so she's a good example to bring up. Whether you like her, hate her, have no distinct feelings about her. Tana has been known to make full videos reading and laughing at her hate comments, seeing what people have to say about her and being like, damn true, shoddy, you right, etc. So that's like a perfect example of like how Cancers can laugh at themselves. Cancers can be super idealistic, sort of similar to Pisces and Libras. They're sort of really young at heart. They want everything to be happy, fun, and easy, and they make things happy, fun, and easy. Especially if you get a Cancer like talking about something they're really passionate about. They have a childlike glow that comes into their eyes and they get all bubbly and it's really cute. So now we're gonna start getting into talking about Cancers and relationships. Before I get into that, I kind of want to talk about like the progression of the zodiac water signs. But if you do bullshit and hurt a Cancer and they decide to cut you off, they can be petty, but they're the type of person that as long as you stay out of their way, they're gonna stay out of your way and you're gonna be fine. Move on to the next water sign, Scorpios. You mess with a Scorpio, they're gonna make you regret it for a really long time. They're gonna get revenge on you. They're gonna make you wish that you never met them. Next is Pisces. I mean, you can fuck with a Pisces. They're gonna cry about it. But Pisces are also the type of people that they don't really get involved in other people's bullshit. They're kind of like in their own little world a lot of the time. They kind of already naturally retreat into themselves. But if you mess with the Pisces, they're gonna even more retreat into themselves. So that's just the progression of the zodiac water signs and how they handle that. I thought it'd be interesting. Anyway, on to Cancers in relationships. So like all water signs tend to be best, or said to be best, with other water signs just because of the understanding aspect. Like, for example, one of my best friends is a Scorpio and she is currently dating a Cancer. And they've known each other forever. They like understand each other on a spiritual level. They relate to each other, they understand each other, and they understand each other's emotions because water signs are emotional signs. Additionally, I don't know if this would work for relationships, but every single Cancer I know has a Gemini best friend. I just think that's a really interesting thing. I also looked to see what our friend Google has to say. The most compatible signs with Cancer are generally considered to be Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, and Pisces. So that's the two other water signs and then 2 earth signs. That is true. Water signs can also be really, really good with earth signs because earth signs can be more like grounding for a water sign in a relationship. The water sign can help the earth sign to be more open and optimistic because sometimes we get stuck in our immediate surroundings, our material world, our heads, making things realistic, making things logical. So water signs can help us to be more optimistic about things such as that. The earth sign can help the water sign to feel secure, grounded, and also come back to reality. They get too bottled up in their emotions that they can't even like see what's right in front of them. In a relationship, Cancers, they're very nurturing and loving signs. You're not gonna find someone as nurturing and loving as a Cancer. Also, the Cancer house, like the house of Cancer in the zodiac wheel, is responsible for your surroundings and your home. So in a relationship, Cancers can tend to be the epitome of Netflix and chill with the same person every single day. They really can be home buddies, and I feel like I can completely relate to this. I do have some Cancer in me. My rising sign is Cancer, and also my Libra moon is in the 4th house, and the 4th house is naturally ruled by Cancer, and Cancer is naturally ruled by the moon, so that's just a lot of emotions. Sometimes it gets to be a little too much, but I can definitely relate to the whole Netflix and chill homebody vibes because like that's me. It's not that I don't like to go out, I really like to chill. I really like to just cook food at home or like order a box of pizza and like stay stationary, just appreciate another person's company. Anyway, I feel like those are the main things that I have to say about the Cancer zodiac sign. I'm sure that I'm missing things, and if there are things that I've missed and you think people should know, if you relate or think that things I've said are accurate, stick them in the comments down below. Yeah, I really do miss talking about astrology and the zodiac signs because I feel like YouTube is kind of a great outlet to do that because I definitely will text my friends up about it. I'm just going on and on about aspects and placements and houses and etc, 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 sounding like a psycho, and my friends are like, wait. So, I I definitely like talking about it on YouTube so that people that are interested in this or people that are new to it but want to become more interested in it can find it. If you guys want a Leo video, want more zodiac videos, want more videos in general, let me know, and like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time! It stopped recording. Comment on that in the comment in the comments. Leave a comment down below. There we go.